So hey guys, welcome back to the channel and my name is Yash and I am a graphic designer. So in today's video we would be learning about different layer styles, how you can use layer styles and make your designs good. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe, and if you like the video, make sure to hit a like. So yeah, let us move to my screen so that I can teach you some different layer styles. So yep, guys, we are here at my screen, and to teaching layer styles I will be using an image and a text. You can basically most of the times you use an image or a text, or you can also use layer styles for different layers. Basically you can use for any layer, but to teach this one I would be using an image and an text. So first of all, let's start with the text part, and let's start from the lower one. This one is called drop shadow. So first one, drop shadow, is like you are providing a shadow behind a text or a image. You can just simply increase the distance to add a 3D effect, or you can increase the spread of the shadow, or you can increase the size also. So you can just play around with some settings, and you can also change the opacity, and definitely you can also change some colors. You can pick the same color, or you can go to some darker shade. So you can also change the color and play with the opacity and provide a simple drop shadow effect. And you can see this is visible here, the drop shadow. You can just hide this one if you don't want to use it. Similar way you can also add a drop shadow effect to the image also. Let me add, and it will use similar settings which you have used earlier. So yeah, we have added some drop shadow effect. I guess this one is not visible much, but yes, it is making a difference. You can see in the text without and with shadow, it is having a difference. So next effect which we would be learning is like outer glow. So outer glow you can use, you can add some jitter, or you can add some noise, and you can increase the opacity so it will have an glow outside. And you can choose a gradient or a color also, and you can also go to different blend modes. So yeah, definitely you can play around with some settings, and let me change its color. Then you will be like, it will be good. So yeah, you can definitely add some outer glow and create some glowing effect easily. And you can change different settings to see what happens and how this is working. So yeah, you can definitely play around with the settings. You can add it to image and text both. So next effect we are going to study is like pattern overlay. So you can just overlay the image or text with pattern. So this is a pattern in my system, and I selected this one. You can also change the pattern. Let's try this one, and it will get this one. These are, you can find different patterns on internet. You can just type free patterns for Photoshop and you will get them. And yeah, you can also play with the opacity and everything else, and you can add a pattern too. So let's move to next one. By the way, this you can add to an image also. Let us add some pattern overlay to image also. All the all the blend all the layer styles you can add to different image and different things. So next, let us move to the color overlay part. So color overlay, and color overlay you can add a color. You can just pick it from here. So you can easily add a color, and you can also add this effect to your image also. So if you want some like black image or plain white image, you can definitely choose the color overlay, and it is very helpful, and it is used by me majorly. My most used is color overlay and drop shadows. These two I use a lot. And now let us move to satin. And satin is not widely used, but it will affect a darkness effect. You can change the distance, something like a inner shadow or something like inner darkness effect. uh, so you can use it, you can also if you want, but it is not used much. So you can definitely, if required, you can play with this one also. And yeah, now let's move to the next one. And it's like inner glow. Inner glow is just like outer glow. We have a inner glow, and we can definitely have a give a glow inside. Let me give an reddish glow. And yeah, you can increase its opacity. You can definitely increase opacity, and play with different settings. And this one is size, and you can add glow to this one. You can give different effects using different by playing out with the settings, and you can use different settings with to give this effect. So yeah, that's it for this effect. Now let us move to inner shadow. And it is just like inner glow. You can add a shadow inside, and you can change the distance, change the opacity. You can see the what effect it is creating, and you can definitely play out with different settings and change the, and you can work according to yourself. So now let us have a stroke. And this one is also used by me a lot of times. When you have to add a stroke outside or inside, you can definitely increase its size, and it gives a clean look. If you are working upon thumbnails and anything else, you can add it outside, inside, and center according to yourself. You can adjust the size and adjust the opacity or color. You can definitely change the color. Let's add black. This one is looking more clean, and yeah, this is looking great. You can also add this thing to image, and this also looks good in image. Let's add a stroke to the image also. Okay, it's white. Let's make it black. So yeah, you can definitely add. And why this is why this is not proper, because image is not cropped properly. So that is why stroke has been just like this thing. This outline is not smooth, this is rough. So that is why this is not a vector, this is an scalar image. And I have taught the difference between a vector and a scalar. You can check out in the previous videos. I would provide the link in the I button also. So yeah, now let us move to another other and the last our layer style, and which is called bevel. And bevel, you can give this type of hard effect, or you can give a metal type effect. You can play out with depth and play with the size, and you can definitely give it a hard look. And you can give inner bevel or outer bevel. You can play out with different settings. And if you want to give this chisel type look, you can definitely use this bevel. And for if you will be using smooth, it will be like it sometimes also give 3D effect. So yeah, so you can definitely use this. And these two things, you can add some texture in the bevel part, and this one is also just like similar to texture. You can add different stuff and you can play out with them. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you have learned a lot. So make sure to hit a like, and if you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to hit a subscribe also. And you can also follow me on different social media platforms. I will provide links in the description. So guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.